Hello, everybody. This is Kiana Brathwaite, CEO and founder of KB Calls. And I wanted to share something with you. So, over the weekend, the last weekend in September, I was invited because I'm a contributing writer for the Philadelphia Inquirer. I have two articles, working on my third or fourth. I was invited to their first ever Tell Your Health Story symposium, and it was phenomenal. Unfortunately, I don't have any video because I was in there gleaning all that I could from well established health professional slash contributing writers, and it was just phenomenal. But they had us do some work, right? Because it's a workshop. So you go in, they had panels, they talked about how they get people to write and how writing is helpful. And I have always loved to write. I have been writing actually since I was a teenager, right? So probably about 12 or 13, I picked up a diary. And when things got really dark for me, I was kind of writing poetry. It sucked. I never published any. I don't even know where it is now, but it was so horrible. But you know, that dark and stormy teenage stuff. But I always found writing to be cathartic. And when I went through nursing school, I wrote so many research papers and read so many technical books that I just had to step away. And now I'm finally getting back into it now that my kids and stuff are older. And I have all these experiences that I want to talk about. So, speaking of experience, there was a part of the workshop where we wrote instructions to ourselves for an aspect of our life. And it was after reading a piece, Girl, by Jamaica Kincaid. And we talked about that piece, and then we got to write for 7 minutes. And my hand just couldn't stop. I loved it. So I wanted to read that to you. I'll tell you what aspect of myself I'm talking to after I read it. And forgive me, because when I'm writing and my brain is pouring out and I'm just like, getting it all out, my handwriting, I don't know if you can see this, is like, see that? That's what it looks like, chicken scratch. But I'm going to read it. You ready? Okay. First, understand who you are, because that will come into question more often than you realize. Next, decide how you want to serve. Realize that this idea and path may change. Don't be so set on one path to your destination. Be flexible and play around with your idea. Attempt to serve the best way you know how. You will make mistakes. You will learn what you don't know. Get a foundation in business. Seek out resources and education to learn those things that you realize you don't know. Increase your circle of influence. Build out your circle of support. Fail forward, because forward is the best way to fail. Be honest with yourself and others. Be kind to yourself. Mostly, you're already kind to others. You will have to deprogram yourself. Redefine the things you thought you knew and had defined. You will find that your first reaction is not really your reaction, but someone else's. Give pause. Do by sitting still. Action includes just showing up and just being. Authenticity. What does that mean? You get to define that now. Realize you have all you need to be successful. What is that? Oh yeah, I've defined that already. Trust yourself. Have faith. Be okay with questioning yourself, the universe, and most importantly, God. Have real conversations. Get to know people for the sake of just getting to know them. Trial and error is your path. Blaze the trail. Create the blue ocean. This will turn out great, but not the way you envision. That's okay. You will thrive. And I wrote this to myself as a business owner, right? Because everybody says business is hard. Because I think the hardest part about being a business owner is you learn parts of yourself. You see parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there because you had the construct of being an employee, right? So you got to show up and somebody told you what to do and how to do it and when to do it and when not to do it. They provided you with all the resources you needed to do it. And now as you build this thing out that you're creating, right, your baby, whatever that may be, now you have to do all of that. So I really loved that part of the workshop I remember walking away with just so much energy, but in the sense of it's like a ball in a container that's kind of just like a electron bouncing around in a particle bouncing around in a container, just like, oh, I have all this energy and I want to move and I want to do and I want to, and that's how I felt. And then this kind of propelled me to come up with some of the stories and some of the experiences that I have as a nurse and caring for people, and what I want to share. So I wanted to share that. I didn't want to keep that to myself. Because the best things when you write are sharing, right? The whole part of it is you put a piece, you take a part of yourself and you put it on this paper, and then you press send and you just put it out in the world and you see what happens and you see who it resonates with. And it may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. It may not even resonate with anybody, but when you go back and read it, it may resonate with you. Like, wow, I can't believe I was there and now I'm here. So just wanted to share that. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will come back to you soon. All right, take care. Enjoy your day. Bye.